for it. I assure you of that. This radical movement will grow. And because you guys stood up in the face of tyranny, in the face of obsession, you will be remembered for that. Mike Delight, my tag team partner in crime, Mike Delight of Better Than You, Sin City Wrestling's own Delightful One. He's joined my radical movement. He's here to help out his partner, because that's what it's about. It's not about gold. It's not about, egos. It's about friendship. It's about partners. It's about trust. And that's what I get in my tag team partner. Mike Delight, you are the man. Thank you for joining my radical movement, and I will stand beside you all the way, just as you have stood beside me in tag team competition. Folkland. Oh, Folkland. You have made me so proud. So proud. You've gone on to the GBYW forums and you've talked about the radical movement. And I know you want the money. And I heard you say that this was your plan. I know there's a little ego in some of the best out there. But just remember, you're in my radical movement. Okay? Other than that, good looking out for you. You're the man. You're a part of the radical movement. You're doing the right thing. Keep yourself in check, and you'll go far. Farther than you ever thought you'd be. Farther than you are now. You'll be a part of the winning team. Chris Cash. Chris Cash of the DWA, and the Spartan, Drew Barton, both from DWA. You guys are awesome in the ring and out of the ring. On film, off film, you guys are awesome. And you are standing by me in my radical movement, and that is the right thing to do. You guys are the new breed. You've just signed up. I know you're ready. You're ready to show the world what the radical movement's all about. I like that. I like the hunger. Alright? And I know you two will not disappoint me or any of the people out there that need to realize why I'm doing this. If there's anyone that can show loss, I'm sure it's the Spartan, because you'll lose your head. I know that. Adin Reyes. Adin Reyes of NGW, former Battleborn Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World, lost his title to John Leo Valentine and retired. And now he's a part of my movement because he realized after leaving, he went pro. He went to the big leagues of professional wrestling, while we here at Backyard Wrestling continue to rot. And he sees from the outside looking in. He's the only radical movement member who really looks from the outside in through the window and sees the corruption that took me so long to see. He understands. He understands. And he has joined my radical movement. And Adin Reyes, the Mexican dream, will be realized with the radical movement. And my good buddy, the BBW UK General Manager, Mr. Jabroni. I knew that when I gave you Battleborn Wrestling United Kingdom, that you would show so much promise, that you would do great things, and you have. The Battleborn Wrestling UK title was stripped from Danny Ace. That was the right thing to do. I'm sure it will go on to a great champion. I personally believe that Mr. Insano is the man in UK. He's going to win that belt. I believe it. And I would love for Mr. Insano himself to join the radical movement. But that's a story for another time. Mr. Jabroni, thank you for joining the radical movement and being a true part of Backyard Wrestling history. You deserve it. And so do all the people out there. And they will get Mr. Jabroni, and they will get the radical movement. AJ Rods, you said you stood next to the radical movement on the GBYWN forums. Thank you. Thank you for being there in front of all those people, all those posters, all the haters, and all the people that just post woo all the time, and you stood up for something that mattered. AJ Rods, you will not be forgotten. You will not be left out of the radical movement. You've shown your dedication by posting in front of all those people that you're ready to be a good guy. You're ready to fight against the tyranny. And for that I thank you, and you will not be forgotten. And last but not least, my radical movement will continue to grow. I have other people. There are other people out there that I know of that I will not announce in this video. But it's getting bigger. The last time I announced the wrestlers, and we only had a handful. Now we're getting into the dozens. The radical movement will continue to grow and fight off this stupid resistance that's trying to oppose us. They will fight off Darkstar. They will fight off everybody. Alright? We will have all the gold, and everyone else will have nothing. And then, when it's all said and done, we'll drop our belts and we'll walk off back to our families. And we'll have a happy life. Because that's what happens. At the end of the day, the good guys always win. And the good guys will win this backyard wrestling war. My name is Rad Hazard. And that was the State of the Radical Movement address.